welcome back. And today, a very classic, dramatic New Year's Eve or drugstore classic, like you're looking expensive type of vibe. We're not looking cheap here, even though we're not spending a lot of money. We're going to look expensive as a okay honey. So if you guys are interested on that, don't forget to subscribe, thumb up this video if you enjoy it. If not, that's totally fine. Believe it or not, you're still supporting me, babes. Thank you guys so much for watching in advance, and let's get right into this. And this is going to be super perfect for the New Year's, as the New Year is literally in a few more days, which is kind of crazy to me. Mind-blowing that 2019 is literally here. I did my nails. I'm not sure if I will be posting that video because I did not like how I did this nail tutorial. It just, look at my nails, it's like, no honey. But either way, you guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you all of my favorite top drugstore products of 2018. Here you're going to see every little favorite of mine on my face as well. So I want you to get this beautiful drugstore look for New Year's, because of course we want to save that coin, honey. Anyways, you guys, leave me down the comments down below what are one of your makeup resolutions for 2019, because that will be our next video tomorrow, so stay tuned. The palette that I'm going to be using today is no surprise to you, but this is the NYX Sugar Trip Squad eyeshadow palette. I am absolutely obsessed with it. I love the color variation. You have the purple color, you have the very soft kind of here, and you could definitely, I could think about 5 looks right now on what I could do with this palette. It's just gorgeous. I love it. I love the color. It's perfect for the holidays, and we're gonna use it today, so let's get right into it. So let's get a little closer. Just get a little closer. Now we're good. So as always, you guys know I love to start with my eyes because I do use a lot of colors, so everything usually tends to fall on my face, and I really don't like that, so I usually just tend to go for my eyes first. I'm gonna be using one of my favorite concealers at the moment. It's Can't Stop Won't Stop by NYX. I love this stuff to prep my eyelids, you guys, because of the way it dries super quick. You don't have to wait too long for the stuff to dry down, especially if you're in a hurry. And I love to use concealer. You guys know that as well about me. I love concealers on my eyelids to get a nice application of eyeshadow. Look, it's already freaking dry. It's so crazy. Like you literally don't have to wait long for this to dry, you guys. I feel like you can also even get a perfect cut crease with this because of the wand, the way it's shaped. And I'm just using a brush and patting that in. I'm not brushing it back and forth just because I don't want that to move anywhere. I just want to pat it in. Our eyelids are basically set and ready to go, honey. Again, you guys, we're gonna be doing a smoky wing owl kind of look today. So the first shade I'm starting with, you guys, is this one right here, and this is going to be our transitioning shade right here. I'm just gonna start dusting that in on the crease, and every shade that I start applying on the crease, you guys, I'm gonna stand it outwards. You only want to apply this on the crease as well, and just stand it out like that. And of course, I always like to reapply the shade just to make sure it intensifies, like I'm able to see the color. So I'm gonna reapply it a few times and just stand it outwards. I gotta say, you guys, this by far has been one of my favorite palettes as of 2018, like from NYX. And I really like NYX quality. I think it's a really good eyeshadow for the price. And the color, everything, the theme, it's really cute. And you guys definitely know that I love to blow out these shades all the way up to my brows. So our eyes are pretty much set in stone. I don't know if that means something to you, but whatever, let's just keep going. The next shade I'm taking, you guys, is this one right here, and we're gonna start adding some color to the crease. And I'm just basically repeating the same step, by the way, and I'm adding this on the outer first, like so. Then I like to bring it onto the inner part, not all the way in, of course. Like little back and forth motion, kind of almost like if it was circular motion. And of course, make sure you stand it outwards as well. And you definitely want to take your time with this step, you guys, just because you want to make sure everything is very nice blended. I honestly don't like this color. This is the first time that I'm having a little bit problem with this palette, and the color is just not consistent throughout the whole entire lid. I'm not sure if it's the brush or if it's me, the way I'm blending, but this specific color looks very patchy and just not as I would like it to look, you know what I mean? But we're gonna work it. You guys know I always fix everything. I'm just gonna take a little bit more of that first shade on the crease that we used and just blend everything. Make sure everything is super blended. And as you can see, that color is almost disappearing, and that's what I'm looking for, just because I don't want that to be super toned up. I don't want that color to stand out the most, but we definitely want to fade it out like that. And this is just basically the foundation for the darker shade that we are going to be applying, you guys. Definitely reapply and go ahead and blend once again. My eyes have become hooded eyes. Like, look at this. I don't have no longer a crease. Like my párpados, they're laying right on top of my lid. It's so, like, look, I don't have no lid space. It's so crazy. The older I get, the less lid I have. Like I have to be like this for you to be able to see my eyes. Like it's so crazy. But then when I'm like resting my face, they're like laying right on top of my eyelids. I have hooded eyes. Holy shit. But don't get it twisted. I could do a mean ass cut crease, honey, okay? You can definitely see how this look is definitely a little bit patchy. I have not had that problem with this palette till now that I'm using that shade. So interesting. Next, you guys, I'm going with darker shade on the palette. Definitely wish there was like another darker shade, you know, like at least two, but there's not. So we're gonna work with this one, and I'm gonna repeat the same step, you guys. I'm gonna start on the outer, and we also gonna bring that on our close to the lash line, almost as if we was creating a wing, and we're gonna stand that outwards. And as you can see, I'm just working that on the crease, and then I'm gonna start bringing it out. When you start bringing it out, you guys, you definitely want to put less pressure. And I'm gonna go back to the previous shade just to blend the crease a little bit more. Again, when blending outside, you want to apply as less pressure as possible. And again, you guys, the higher you go to blend, like up here, the further away you want to be from the brush, because you don't want to apply too much pressure and end up having a very harsh line on top of there. And I'm just gonna repeat the same step, you guys. I'm taking an even smaller brush, just smudging it as if I was creating a wing, like so, and I'm gonna stand that outwards, and then you start smoking it out. And again, you guys, I'm just applying a little tiny bit on the very close to the lash line, just as if I was creating a wing, but I'm not, and I'm smoking that out as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the crease, but we only cutting the beginning. And as you can see, you guys, I'm not bringing it all the way down to on the whole eyelid. I'm just gonna smudging it and gonna blend that in like half of the lid, like this. So like that. And now I'm taking this shade right here just to set everything in place and for nothing to transfer as well, you guys. And then I like to take a little tiny precise brush like this one and a darker shade to go over that line to make it look even more precise. And of course, you would definitely want to make sure you like smudge it out and blend it into the crease. And you guys know me, I want to apply glitter so bad because it's a new year look, so we have to go in with some glitter. I definitely don't have like drugstore glitter, but I can recommend some of the NYX glitter. They have very nice little cute compact glitter. Also, Shop Miss A has glitter now, $1. Super affordable. But I have these glitters right here that I really want to use, and I'm looking forward to use this one, but I think it's gonna be like a little bit too much. For the glitter, I'm gonna be using this shade right here, the middle one. So this is in the shade Anastasia Hearts, and these glitter, you guys, are by Glitter Injection. I believe they're super affordable as well. So I think I'm gonna be applying glitter right here, just in the end corners. So taking any glitter glue, or you can also use lash glue in case you don't have glitter glue, and do the same steps. See, I'm gonna start packing that on the outer, and I'm just trying to make the outer and inner parts of the glitter just blend in with the whole entire look. And might apply a little bit on the inner corners as well. Yeah, like so. I really like this. It actually looks really nice. Okay, you guys, this is actually turning out pretty cute. Like the glitter precision and everything like that. So I think I'm gonna use a little bit of black, and this is actually from Makeup Geek, so that's gonna consider drugstore. But I'm just gonna take a little tiny bit just to add on to the outers, very close to the lash line, just to make it a little bit more dramatic. And you see what I mean? It just instantly adds a little bit more dimension, and I actually love it. And of course, you guys, now we're gonna go on to the lower lashes. I'm using, once again, the same palette, and I'm actually gonna start with this one right here, this shade on my lower lash, and I just started smoking it out just a little tiny bit and packing on the color. I do want to drag it down a little bit more, and I'm also gonna go back with a darker shade on the palette as well, and this is just also going to add a little bit more dimension, a little bit more of a gradient effect. And you guys, I'm also going to be adding a little bit of glitter right along the lower lash line. I hope this does work of how I'm thinking it's gonna look. And I just realized I lost a nail, and I'm super happy because I really want to take this off so bad. And you guys, if you don't have black eyeliner, like a super intense black eyeliner, you can always go in with eyeshadow. Make sure you're using a very small precise brush so you don't get it inside your eyes. You can always use black eyeshadow as well. But if you have very small eye, I definitely recommend for you guys to use a nude liner. As you can see, that's gonna help pop your eye open, like look a little bit more wide awake. As to when you use a darker on your waterline, it makes your eyes look a little bit more closed, more like less big. So if you have like extremely big eyes and you want it to look a little bit smaller, you could go ahead and use a black eyeliner. You can definitely see the difference here on how this one looks way more wider awake than this one. You can definitely go ahead and skip this step, but since it's a new year look, we want to go all out. So now let's go ahead and pull some lashes. And you guys, whenever I use glitter and like it falls into my face, what I like to do is take a little combo and I put a little bit of oil, which is what I did just now, and then go over those areas or basically all over my face, and it definitely helps me to remove glitter on my face. I'll be 100% honest with you guys, I don't have a primer that I love from the drugstore as of yet. The one that I've been using is this one, L'Oreal Infallible Glow Locked. It's okay, I haven't tested out enough to tell you like a whole full review on it. I tried the Maybelline Baby Skin, something like that. It just wasn't for me as well. Very affordable too. A lot of people love it, but not for me. For the foundation that I've been absolutely obsessed with is the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation in the shade Nude Beige. I freaking love the quality of everything about this bottle right here, you guys. Coverage, the color, like, is the best thing that I have ever tried. It's absolutely flawless. I love the way it goes on onto the skin. It's just seriously so perfect. I almost forgot to mention this one. This is another primer that I freaking love. It is not drugstore. It is a Korean brand, and Korean brand usually they tend to be a little bit more on the expensive side, at least for me, I feel like. But if you're looking for a great primer for normal to dry and combination skin, I think this works absolutely perfect for those three type of skin types. I also, once again, back to the foundation, I like to use this with a brush and also with a sponge. It works both way perfectly fine. I just went ahead to wet my sponge. I'm actually going to be using a sponge for this application, and I just go in. You could definitely use any type of sponge you guys like. If you guys have any recommendation for like drugstore sponges besides the Real Technique sponge, which I know we all love and use, but I need something different to try. I really want to try a different sponge than just that one. I'm so like used to using that, like I can no longer I'm interested in it. Like I want something different. I don't know why. And for concealer, of course, you guys, I'm going to be using this one, which is the Can't Stop Won't Stop NYX concealer. And of course, you want to make sure you blend that in really quickly, just because it sets so quick. And of course, I'm pretty sure you guys are aware that this is by far my favorite concealer ever to bronze up the face. As you know, I do have dry skin, so I try to stick to like creamy stuff and not use so much powder, just because my face tends to crack up. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and start bronzing up. I just pour it in the back of my hand. So first, I'm taking a little tiny brush and I'm gonna start bronzing up the nose first. And I do this process super slowly, you guys, just because I'm not really good when it comes to bronzing up the nose or contouring the nose. And of course, then I start on my cheeks like so. And then I go in and blend it in with a brush. And I do definitely like to bring my bronzer all the way down to my cheek. I feel like it gives a very nice bronzy look. And of course, you can always go down here to chisel out that jaw line and make it look more defined instead of making it look, you know, blending in with your neck. Honey, I have a jaw now. And now, you guys, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of blush. This is from Morphe. You're probably gonna hate me for this, but this is in the shade Pop of Coral. I'm gonna use this one right here, and I just kind of tap it on, you guys, because I don't want to move anything. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set the face so that then we can apply some highlighter. Setting spray I'm using is this one, the CoverGirl Look Lacquer. I don't know anything else other than this one. I need to definitely venture out for 2018 on more setting spray from the drugstore. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this face, baby. Oh, this spray is just like spraying so weird. Anyways, so now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with some highlighter. The highlighter that I'm using is this Revolution Makeup highlighter. Oh, that is beautiful. That is so beautiful. Makes my cheek look super like plumped. I'm loving this. So I'm also gonna add a little bit of highlighter on the inner corners like that, on the brow bone. So our face is pretty much highlighter. I seriously feel like I always look super high-end when it comes to my makeup, honey. Like, I know how to rock this, okay? Anyways, we're gonna go on to the lips. I'm gonna be honest, I don't have like super amazing lipstick from the drugstore. Okay, so now for the lips, I'm gonna go in with this lip liner from CoverGirl. It's like the only drugstore lipstick that I have, to be honest. And this is in the shade Marvelous. And with a concealer brush, I'm gonna tone down that color, like blend it in. And for lips, I'm gonna be using a gloss, and this is a lip topper from Morphe, you guys. So let me just go ahead and apply that. Again, we're going all out because it's New Year's. Anyways, babes, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to enter my giveaway that I have going on. It ends on the January 1st. So I'm giving away a Morphe palette in case you guys are interested. It's a very beautiful palette, by the way. So make sure you guys go ahead and enter. I'll put it somewhere here in the video so you guys can click and check it out. But without further ado, babes, don't forget to share this video, enjoyed it, and I'll see you on my next one.